Democratic Senator Bob Menendez guilty on all charges in federal corruption trial. Menendez, convicted on all charges in federal trial, will be sentenced October 29. The jury in the federal corruption trial of Senator Bob Menendez, Democrat, New Jersey, and two of his business associates, Fred Dabes and Wael Hanna, found Menendez guilty on all charges after a grueling 9-week complex trial in Manhattan. Menendez pleaded not guilty to federal charges that he accepted an array of bribes in exchange for helping foreign governments. Jurors deliberated for 3 days. The conviction on all 16 counts against him exposes Menendez to a sentence of more than 200 years in prison, though such a heavy sentence is unlikely. The judge scheduled the senator's sentencing date for October 29. Menendez condemned the decision in a statement outside the courtroom, so far refusing to resign despite overwhelming calls to do so. His attorneys say they plan to appeal the verdict. "I am deeply disappointed in the decision," Menendez said, claiming that he never violated a public oath, and that he had never been a foreign agent. Prosecutors delivered a brief press conference outside the courtroom following the verdict. "This case has always been about shocking levels of corruption. This wasn't politics as usual, this was politics for profit," said U.S. Attorney for Southern District of New York Damian Williams. Years of selling Menendez office for profit has finally come to an end. Jury-picked, opening statements begin in U.S. v. Menendez, use your good judgment. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer responded to the verdict by calling on Menendez to resign. "In light of this guilty verdict, Senator Menendez must now do what is right for his constituents, the Senate, and our country, and resign," Schumer said. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy echoed Schumer's call in his own statement. Senator Menendez received a fair trial and due process of law as he was entitled to under our Constitution. "I want to thank all the public servants who play crucial roles in our criminal justice system, including our law enforcement officials, prosecutors, defense attorneys, jurors, and judges. Their hard work ensured that these brazen crimes were proven beyond a reasonable doubt, and our nation is grateful for their service," Murphy said. "I reiterate my call for Senator Menendez to resign immediately," he added. In his 5-hour closing argument on Tuesday, federal prosecutor Paul Monteleone urged jurors to hold the New Jersey Democrat accountable for his alleged misconduct. "This is a big case," Monteleone said. "But it all boils down to a classic case of corruption on a massive scale." During the trial, prosecutors used cited emails and text messages from Menendez, as well as FBI testimony, to present evidence they argued shows the senator accepted extravagant gifts from foreign governments. The gifts totaled more than $100,000 worth of gold bars, in addition to hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash stuffed throughout Menendez's New Jersey home. Democrats and Bob Menendez facing indictment on bribery charges. Menendez was charged by federal prosecutors with 18 counts since he pleaded innocent last year, all relating to a multi-year alleged bribery scheme involving the Egypt and Qatar governments. In March, an 18-page indictment was wrapped into Menendez's existing charges already against him and his co-defendants, including his wife, Nadine, for allegedly acting as a foreign agent and accepting hundreds of thousands of dollars in bribes to benefit the Egyptian government through his power and influence as a senator. The indictment came after co-defendant Jose Uribe, who allegedly gifted Nadine a Mercedes convertible, accepted a plea deal and agreed to cooperate with prosecutors. The charges also alleged Menendez committed conspiracy, bribery, acting as a foreign agent, extortion and wire fraud. U.S. v. Menendez, Dem senators' corruption trial kicks off with surprising delay.